I want to encourage you to not let the lack of land stop you here. So we have less than 2 acres that we're doing this on, and most of my canning classes I teach at somebody else's farm who has more space than I do. But I learned a lot of these skills long before I ever owned a home, when I was a renter or with family members, people who didn't have farms. I find that to be super important, right? So one of my favorite YouTube creators has this saying. It says, turn your waiting room into a classroom. And what she means by that is learn the skills now, practice now when the stakes are lower, so you're not having to make your land work for you. For example, the bread that I make, that is a skill that you can learn in any kitchen. And you should go ahead and start. Winter is the best time to learn how to make sourdough because the timetables for it is the most forgiving. Sourdough is so hard in the summer compared to in the winter. The same is actually true for canning. I actually tell people all the time that they should can in the winter when the stakes are lower and they're not trying to learn a new skill when their garden is coming in. So it is really easy to start with small things. In fact, one of the easiest things that you could learn how to do right now is learn how to make your own juice. Cranberries are about to be on sale. They make a ton of juice. It's super easy, and all you need is a jar and a pot that is big enough to put your jar in, really. The same is true for apple butter. You can make apple butter on the stove, you can make it in a crock pot, and apples are on sale right now. It is apple season. So go ahead and start learning these skills. You can homestead in any space that you have. I was doing food preservation when I lived in an apartment and had just the tiniest balcony that you could walk out on and turn around and walk back in the house. No space whatsoever for growing anything. But part of homesteading is also being involved in your local community. It's also getting to know those local farmers, getting to know that local food system. Highly, highly recommend doing that. So don't let a little bit of land or not having a little bit of land stop you. Start now. You can do it. You can do it.